That's fucking funny.
The reasons why I don't use Facebook.
Stop sexually harassing you.
Seriously.
Ryan, you're sexually harassing him.
Yes, I am.
but it's okay. Why?
Because he's gay.
Is it because he's gay or because I'm a man?
No, sexual harassment is not okay for men. It's okay for women. It's not okay for men.
No, it's not okay, period. I've been sexually harassed by a woman. I mean, it didn't bother me that much, but it was, like, very uncomfortable.
No, I was saying it's okay if a woman is sexually harassed.
Well, it's
because
define sexual harassment.
So, I'm just kidding, Wizard, okay? I'm just saying stuff for your recording.
I mean, you can look at a woman and she'll say that she was sexually harassed.
Yeah, exactly. Or you can have a real nice. I'll say something else.
Well, it's not harassment if you like it.
No, I was going to say something relating to my case.
You're a hate crime case.
I wasn't. I mean, let it be on the record now. I wasn't actually charged with a hate crime.
I mean, hate crimes are so gay, to be honest. Like,
what
it's
were
really
you
just
charged with?
basically-
Like a low IQ hate crime or something?
I'm sorry, Wizard.
Huh?
Did you get charged?
commit a
Did you
hate
get
crime.
charged for being low IQ?
Low IQ and mentally.
No, I think
unstable.
you can actually get off for that. Wow. I mean, in their accent, but
Yeah, you should.
Oh,
You should
April,
try to get your.
Wizard.
You should try to get your attorney to file paperwork declaring you indigent.
Indigent?
That means that you're basically considered a disabled person, and therefore your crimes were out of indigency.
I mean,
you said indigent, like ignorant, but indigent.
It's essentially saying that you're retarded.
The truth is, Wizard, when the police came, I wasn't arrested. I was only arrested after the video went viral, and after a month. I was taken to an ambulance because my feet were bleeding. That's what the police were telling me. But then when I got to the hospital, I said I was having trouble sleeping, so then they evaluated me, and the rest was history.
What a glorious history.
But it's like I was not arrested. That tells you something. Don't believe everything
That's
it
right.
means. I was handcuffed, but
It's
I
not
wasn't
about
arrested.
reading
I
and
asked
believing.
the
It's
police
about
if I
watching a
arrested,
video,
I asked
and
the
that's
police,
really
they
what it
said,
comes
"No,
down
we're gonna
to.
get an ambulance."
What it comes down to is watching a video of you screaming terrorism in a lobby and then collapsing on your suitcase like a fucking loser. I mean, that's kind of what it comes down
I
to.
didn't watch it, and I don't
Oh,
remember
but I mean,
that.
to be fair, then you would have to be arrested over and over again, Edmund. You basically do the same thing, just nobody's watching.
I mean, to be fair, like, you're using my face in your PTR
So,
without
Wizard, you
even
don't believe in
asking
freedom of
me
speech?
if you can use my image, to, essentially make fun of Jews at the end of the day. I mean, you may want to ask me my permission before committing copyright
I
violation
thought it was
on my
implied when
image.
you didn't ask me for my permission
For what?
to use me to record and stream.
Oh, you think the one person watching this right now even finds what you've ever even said interesting or intelligent? You fucking waste your time on this app like a child, like a little kid. Like a little kid. You even have a job, sir.
Well, I think that's the goal of your tribe, was to make sure that I never get a job ever again.
My tribe? That's your own stupidity doing that. You're blaming a tribe. See, this is why you don't have any personal responsibility and why you're still a fucking loser. And you'll always be a fucking loser with that type of attitude, you fucking loser. I'm trying to help you, but you refuse consultation. That's a you problem. You know how stupid you are?
Tens of millions of views.
Yeah, I mean, she
Listen,
did get more views.
Listen,
in 12 hours.
Yeah, but you're the chick on Hinge that everybody swipes left because they know there's something wrong with you.
Oh goodness. It's left good or right good? I don't
Jesus.
use dating apps.
My app doesn't even. You're not even. I don't even think you can swipe left.
So I don't understand.
My
Well, you
apps.
use Clown House as your dating app to find neo-Nazis
No,
who
yeah,
sympathize with
swipe-
your
just swipe
terrorism?
right until it runs out.
Wizard, I
Takes
feel
like
like you
30
have so
seconds.
much potential to be kind. Why don't you just try to be kind?
Because
He's a kind person.
Lou
He's
is
just
making
trolling.
fun of Jews by putting my face, my punum, as a
It's
rabbi.
It's not really you.
As a rabbi.
This is a Muslim version of your page.
Yeah, that's a
A Muslim version?
It is. Yeah, let me see if I have the original. Yeah, it's quite impressive. This image editing model, like, it's kind of scary good.
Yeah, I typed in my name in Grok. I was like, create an image of John Kitover, and I was like, holy shit, this thing's fucking amazing. I mean, that's just
Really,
going
that
off
works,
of a search. That's unbelievable.
No, Grok doesn't work like it doesn't. None of the models work like that.
I put my name in. I said, create an image of John Kitover taking a selfie, and it literally created my image based off of a search.
Hold on.
Grok did
Does it, like,
that.
actually somewhat look
Gemini, it did. Gemini won't do that though, but Grok does that. Grok is like definitely a higher level in terms of, you know.
I want to tell you today's verse of the day, Wizard. It's Proverbs 27:17, and this is from the NIV version. It says, "As iron sharpens iron, so one person sharpens another." Are you sharpening?
Yeah, that's what's up.
They just did an update. Let's see. Okay, let's see what it generates. If it does, then that just means like your digital footprint is so large, which it kind of is, but at the same time, it's quantity, not quality.
It's quantity.
It could just be hold on.
Quantity.
No, mine generated 4 images of looks nothing like you. It could just be because it's like your actual like library, which that's even more concerning actually. Let me see what it does when I tell it to generate an image of me.
Yeah, there's no way it's gonna bring up anything relevant.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying if you see it is somewhat true that it's because it's tied to your like photo library, so it like has a bunch of images of you.
Did you say library?
Huh?
Did you say library?
Yeah, your photo library. One of your phones got to be a fucking iPhone.
Oh, you mean it's running it off of the phone because it has permission to my camera and photos.
Yeah, I mean that's dude. If it actually PTR the image that it generated, because I haven't seen any model actually be able to do that.
I can just try.
Like
I can just try it right now.
An image.
I can just try it right now.
You know what's scary though with Gemini is that they just put out like a new model, but it's not really relevant because obviously they're training more data on it. But there's a new model that takes into account all of your Google search history. You can disable it, but yeah,
Damn. What the fuck? I don't even know how to access Grok anymore in X. This is fuck. It's funny. I can't even access Grok. Oh, there it is. They changed how you access it. Okay. John Kitover taking selfies. of
Taking selfies.
10 John Kitovers.
Or you can just take real selfies instead of it generating you.
Sorry, I can't help with that. I don't have any info on John Kitover or his selfies, and I'd rather not invent a story. Who is John Kitover? No clear information exists on a notable John Kitover. The name pops up in scattered online profiles: LinkedIn, Facebook, IMDb. He's a real estate agent serving the city of Chicago. Okay, let's try Grok again. Oh, maybe I can only do it once?
No, you must be, you must be confusing it or mixing it up with something. Because I haven't, I mean, for people that you have a large enough presence on,
Oh, no.
all the image generation models have specific system overrides that won't allow you to generate an actual person. You couldn't, generate Trump, for example. There's ways around it, but their system instructions are set to where they're supposed to reject those.
I typed in 100 memes fighting 10 super memes. See how it does it. YouTube, Google, or Gemini creates these cartoon characters, or basically Lego claymation images.
There's a mode now.
Damn, it uses Pepe as the base meme.
It'll generate a whole storyline with images. Hold on. Look at my MacBook here. Yeah, this Gemini is very concerning because you look at your Google account, it tracks every click you make. It's not just if you're on Google searching, doing a Google search.
Yeah, but it's all for ad targeting.
No, I think that's going to be changing significantly. But it's very valuable, yeah. But when they're embedding that into an AI model, bro, they could basically narrow down who's what based on their search history and have them all of these be put into one basket without having to actually do any research or digging. And so if you accept that as something that's not really a violation of someone's privacy, then there's an argument where you could say, well, if you do have this basket of people that are highly prone to illegal activity and you're not even have to violate their privacy to get it, now that you have that information, maybe you should do something with it, and that's where it gets weird.
Listen, if you come under the radar of a team of people and you are involved in some type of a criminal activity, you're gonna have problems. I don't know what to tell you, but then
Such a genius.
But then they often try to entrap you, and so the big thing is if you find somebody making a ridiculous offer to you, and you've never met that person before, or you even have met that person before, and that team is targeting you, I mean, you're going to have problems. So the biggest thing is just to be kosher. Don't break any laws, And if you're running some type of a scam, it should be in the gray, meaning that like they'd have to take you to court, or a lot of these people who run scams, they often have to like basically come up with a settlement.
1 second, Wizard. Lou, when did that person block you, or does it still deliver? Huh?
Let me look. Hold on.
Hello.
I think it. Let's see. I just sent it another message. The other messages still say delivered. They don't say read. But this one, hold on, let me get on Wi-Fi. I mean, I tried FaceTiming it like several times. It rings, but I don't know if that's really significant.
Yeah, because sometimes when you can call FaceTime and it rings and they don't actually have call, because it doesn't deliver for me, but when I FaceTime it rings too.
Okay, yeah.
Rest in peace to my phone.
Yeah, I don't know why you would do that.
Clearly my brain wasn't in the right place.
Well, yeah, but...
Wanted to help a stranger. I figured if I help a stranger, God will help me. Guess not.
We were under the impression that he was like...
No, the more you help a stranger, the more you're like God, you schmucko.
No, it's the other way around. I was like he was helping. I was helping him, but the only thing that he was helping is just being a dude in New York City.
Yeah, we thought that he was like, he saw some crazy girl losing her mind and was like, oh, let me pretend to help her.
Yeah, and take advantage of her, exactly.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's exactly what happened.
That's what happens.
That's exactly what happened.
Because that's what happens.
Not really. Well, yeah. Yeah.
Hello? All right, enjoy your time with Dr. Raham. I'm sick of talking to both of you. Have a good days.
Knows how dangerous it is.
He has all my information, Monica.
Why
He
did
doing
you
that?
say, get out the car, Abby? Get out the car. So what I'm telling you is, he made a mistake. He's apologized and apparently contrite. Well and good. And if there's any man, like, he wanted information on me so he can dissect me and hurt me. That's not healthy. That's not healthy.
I have
creepy.
multiple people's information. They've given me information. This is a baseless accusation, Monica. Why would I want to hurt you?
Basis of information. You don't think I have logic and reasoning to process
Monica,
why
you're
you wouldn't
scared.
find
I get
out
it.
about me?
You're a coward. You're a scared little woman.
You shouldn't
cowering in her
mention my
apartment.
name.
Okay,
You came
you
for
know
me
what?
first,
You want to get into
Diogenes.
the...
Down on your knees.
Monica.
Acknowledge the fuck up you did.
Absolutely.
He did say that, Monica. Let's move on from that. He apologized.
He came for me
acknowledge it
first,
again and again.
Nathan.
Let it fucking go! Holy shit! You just want to have leverage.
She won't. Just don't address it.
I actually don't want
Don't
anything
address-
to do with you.
Oh yeah, that's why you're coming in his room.
I didn't come in this
Hey.
room. What are you talking about?
Yeah, you did.
When?
Yesterday.
No, not Diogenes.
Yeah, you did.
It was Keegan's room.
Twice.
It was Keegan's room, not Diogenes.
No, it was Diogenes' room. He dropped it off
I
and
don't-
just
Top left was
I don't know
Keegan.
enough about...
It was a room
I don't
opened
know
by
enough
Diogenes.
about Clubhouse to tell you whose room it was, but if I'm in the room and I'm modded,
Yeah, and you stayed in
you
the
came in
room.
there and we're in the chat addressing me. I mean, look,
Yeah.
it's irrelevant though. It's really irrelevant, and this is the kind of degeneracy we don't need. I am sorry, Monica. I am absolutely sorry, and I apologize for ever asking for any personally identifiable information regarding your person.
And that's lit. Yeah, that dies here today. You move on from that. That's it. He apologized. Let's move on from it. Monica, what else you want? You want blood? You want blood?
No.
That's it. That's the most he can give you. An apology. And a sincere apology.
Alright, next topic.
You should be scared of me, Monica.
Why?
I have your information.
That sounds like I knew.
Hey, hold on, I'll say it again. In a specific world,
Anybody's scared of me.
My friend, the trash bag's back.
I'm just joking. I'm just
My
cracking
friend,
up.
the trash
So
bag.
funny, Abby.
I know.
I just want to clarify.
Is this the trash bag?
No, me neither.
Which trash bag is this? Hello, my friend. Hello?
Good stuff. And before Monica interrupted me,
Now that the list is back, you can address that next.
Why is there misogynist? This twist is calling me a twist. Yeah, put him down. Put
So
him
you're
down.
back? You're back as a trash bag. Interesting. I would have gone with maybe like book. That would have been my idea for the first name, book. And then that would have no, but then that would have led you towards a book instead of, trash.
You know, but my friend Trashbag makes people laugh. It's a funny name.
No, you could call yourself trash. Why don't you call yourself trash? I got a room open right now called Comedy Trash. Trash comedy. Because that's what your profile is all about. Trash comedy. No, I'm your friend. My friend. The trash bag.
See, it's funny.
Oh my god. These Diogenes, Abby, Brad, Monica, Nathan. Oh my gosh. So stupid. Such a distraction. Shabbos is nearly here and none of these people are preparing. Oy vey, Rabbana Shalom. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do?
They're not good people. They're not like, if you're some of the people, we are some of the 5 people we spend the most amount of time with. And if Diogenes is one of the people who you're the one who's telling me this, but tell it to yourself. Tell it to the judge. So I blocked them, and I got a new phone here, coincidentally, but I am not gonna pay attention to that anymore.
So you're just like using me as your book reader now. You're like, I don't want to read books. I got this loser guy on the internet who reads the best books all the time. I ain't gotta read nothing. I gotta do nothing.
I mean, I read on my own time, right? I thought we were hanging out, but I can go. Look.
Book!
I am
Book!
in a weird
Book!
time
Book!
in life here.
Book! You remember Epaminondas, Plutarchus? What's his face in Los Angeles? He messaged me on Instagram. He's like, "Hey man, I can't believe you're still talking to those losers over there on Clubhouse. You should join us on X, where we're reading books and we have 1,500 people in a room while we read a book."
What is it?
Epaminondas.
I don't remember. But why don't you go over there? They're reading books.
Because he's stupid. He doesn't get a lot of people listening to any rooms about him reading books. The point is, I agree with you. This app is for about hanging out. But when I create, doing these 1 minute clips is like a really good way to do it. Because you basically break up the mantra or the code into these 1 minute bits. And just the 1 minute is very interesting because it's like isolating the text, and it's really the best way to create and publish. And so it's funny, it's like you may go on X and do a live stream, but no one's ever going to listen to that, and you get no real search engine value. But when you create a YouTube video and you're being specific with your titles, and you're creating content, like you're basically uploading keywords into Google, and that's the only way that you ever have a shot at being a webmaster, and actually monetizing, is having content which is relevant and contextually keyword, relevant. So the drama continues. The drama continues. Do you know what the difference is between a drama, a comedy, and then what's the third one?
Tragedy.
Not tragedy. I was going to ask you, do you know about the Dada movement or the surrealism movement? Yeah.
Yeah, the Dada now.
Yeah.
Dada toilet on the wall. Dada toilet art. Yeah, I know about that. Yeah, that's what we're doing here. People call me Edmonton 2.0. I don't think that I really do the same thing as you, but I do. My initial message when I got on the app was we should do rewilding, and civilization is unsustainable, and the planet needs us. The planet is being murdered by people who have names and addresses. And meanwhile, we're sitting here twiddling our thumbs, wasting our time. That was my message before I met you. And then I met you, and it's like, oh, there's another guy who sounds relatively intelligent and tells people that this app is a waste of time.
Yeah.
And now they call me Edmund 2.0, but I am not Edmund 2.0. I am your friend Trashbag 1.0. And I am not Edmund.
Well, that's Fatty Abby. Abby Fatty yesterday, I was like, yeah, he finally blocked you guys. He's sick of you guys. And she's like, I didn't even, it was Bussy that blocked him first. I didn't block him. He blocked me, and I didn't. It's so stupid. I was like, yeah, I know. But Bussy is extremely crazy and toxic. And the fact that he actually wants me to get kicked out of his rooms is like a big thank you, because, it is a waste of time. So it's like, when people kick you out of a room, they are helping push you down the river faster. They're like turds stuck on a log that don't want you, reminding them that they're a turd, so they just push you down the river, and you swirl the toilet quicker, and you get, to the depository. That's what's happening. Maynard Cornell on YouTube says, X is crazy. Xerox Fund says, find some girlfriend for me. Sachi Iman says, hi bro, monkey emoji.
Find girlfriend. Anyway, yeah, this app is a big waste of time, but I guess it's one of I check in, it is a place to complain. Maybe that's not a great use of it. It is a place to debate. That's a waste of time too, because it's all just self-flagellation and masturbation. And then I guess it's a place to troll and roast and self-roast. But, people like Bussy take it too far, and then it's not fun anymore.
Well, for a minute, I was like, man, this Milo Yiannopoulos is amazing. What a great political commentator. Then I was like, you know what? Why am I taking advice from a faggot?
I laughed at that on mute.
I mean,
All right, well,
he's good. He's good for content. That's the thing. It's like an insane gay black person is like hyperbolic, insane content. I do want to capture that, so I don't really give a shit. You know, I'm indifferent. You are not capturing anything. You're not putting any genies back in a bottle, and you're letting it flow through you like a blender to your brain. I, on the other hand, am fully lubricated, and I am essentially copying and pasting. Like it's not hitting me the same way it's hitting you. You're actually living it. It's like real for you. You're really doing this. You know, you're engaging as opposed to producing. You're not creating anything. You're just being consumed. You know, I'm creating, you're consuming, you are buying, I am selling. And that's why you're frustrated with this app. And why thus bootlegging it is the only logical reason to be here. And thus you may want to look in the mirror and say, you know what? He's right. I'm fucking myself. And that's exactly what you're doing by being here right now. In the fat comedy down on your knees room. Where I just heard Monica yell at Diogenes 10 seconds ago and say, get down on your knees! Like you should have heard, like that was her brain.
Is that what she said?
Yeah.
I didn't hear that.
That's her producing dopamine. That's her brain, like mass producing dopamine.
Yeah, that's insane.
It's crazy. Like that's the type of fat bitch she is. Listen, I'm just saying, I hope you're happy with your girlfriend. How was your date the other night with your girlfriend where you're like, we're going to get together, we're going to probably argue, we're going to probably smoke some weed? I was like, I hope they didn't argue.
Yeah, it was good. It's good. Things are good for the most part. I think we're good. No. Yeah, I think it's, you know, what can I say?
It's life. You got to pick your battles. You know, you got to choose what's right for you. I mean, I don't really care about Rewild Maine. I mean, I'm more interested in marketing and advertising. I don't really care what it is that I'm marketing and advertising. You know, but we don't spend any time marketing or advertising. This is cool that we could chill, but if we were smart, every time we met, we would be creating something. Otherwise, we're not being productive, and it's a total waste of time. It's not a total waste of time, but it's pretty close. And if we go to another room, and if you're actually here just consuming, it really is a total waste of time. Total waste of time. 100%.
I think, I mean, it does kind of feel like I'm using, I don't want to say that I'm using you, but I often am using this app, you know, in the background of doing other activities. For example, right now I'm driving to a destination. And then when I arrive at the destination, I will have to perform an objective, you know, a mission to reach an objective. And then I will probably check in on the app when I drive back, but that's my only time that I have today, and there's no time.
The only reason I'm on this stupid app is because a guy who is no longer on this stupid fucking app because he's a real fucking smart guy. Don't waste his time on this fucking app because he's got 50 packages to bring to the fucking shippers every day. He's got a business. The guy makes $1 million a year. You know? So.
Shipping what? What does he ship?
Hemp.
Uh-huh.
Fucking, he ships 50 packages a day. On average, each order, you know, is $200. So, I mean, he's making a lot of money. He's sold over $20 million worth of hemp. And so him and his wife are busy all day packaging and shipping. They don't give a shit what these fucking losers have to say on this fucking app who don't have any fucking money. These people are millionaires. And they got nice cars and nice houses and horses and houses in other countries. and they eat well, and they live well, and they don't waste their time having conversations with Keegan and Brad and Diogenes and Dr. Jazzy and Doctor and every other fucking Strugotz on here that fucking wants to just run their fucking mouth. It's a waste of time. And they're not even creating content. They're actually creating discontent. That's all it is. It's an app for people to transmit their toxicity to get it out of their system. It's a biomedical technology device corporation.
Alright, I guess it's pointless. I mean, I'm looking at the other rooms, and they're all, stupid, so... what's the point?
My friend, the trash bag blows away in the wind like trash. Fucking trash bag. He's a trash bag.
What about Muhammad?
Oh, it was equivalent to marrying somebody like Muhammad.
be this like warmongering, fucking violent, abusive executioner.
Why do you think everything is just instant, or that somebody would know all the
Instant? It's just like the fact that isn't clear. I mean, clearly there's a lot of moral implications about like whether or not like if pacifism is the case that pacifism is the most moral stance to take, which to be honest is kind of undermined by the fact that like God is some like insanely like quarrelsome, founder of like the most.
Let me tell you why it's bullshit. So there is this organization called Facing Abuse, and they were interviewed in that article, and I actually
if you'd be a true Christian, you would actually practice
virtually
Christianity.
So Facing Abuse, after he died,
They don't.
I called the director, and I asked her very specifically, she's like, well, now that he died, I can tell you.
Here, I'll give you some interesting facts. So, the Old Testament is 600 pages. The New Testament is 300. Most people go, I don't even need to read the Old Testament. So let's just talk to Christians let's just reference people that claim to know God, be a Christian, and are super into the New Testament. It's only 300 pages. The average page count for a fantasy novel can vary, but based on word count, it's between 360 to 480 pages. Okay, so even just regular old novels have more pages than the New Testament, and these people can't even read that shit. So I just don't buy it. If I thought God wrote a book, I would have read the whole fucking thing.
You would think with AI we could get a compression or, an extract or the Cliff Notes, and that wisdom would be sufficient.
Yeah, but how would you be saved?
The wisdom saves you now, meaning if your life really sucks and you're off the wagon, well, sometimes you need wisdom to get back on that wagon.
See, this book right here is one of my favorite pieces. He sits in a room all day by himself with 2 to 3 people in there, barely in there, where too, and nobody comes in there, and he just listens to voices all day and calls them stupid, but gets in the conversation sometimes to make himself look stupid. And it's fascinating because you would think he would just make his own room to get some people in there so he could just make all people look stupid.
I love how you think that like credibility is somehow like having a clique. Are you like in high school? Are you like in the cafeteria hanging out with your cool clique or something? Are you with your cool people or something? Are you the cool crowd? Dr. Benji, are you the cool crowd? Are you the cool crowd, Dr. Benji?
Everybody's emotional some way, you see?
Are you the cool person, Dr. Benji? You're the cool guy.
Prime example, I just say my perspective. He came off the mic going crazy, screaming like.
Yeah, I mean, this guy sits in a room listening to voices with no one there. I mean, Dr. Benji, have you ever heard of reading a fucking book? It's called reading a book.
He's getting angry now.
I'm not angry. I'm sitting here roasting you. This is a roast of a wooden Pinocchio doll, Dr. Benji.
Are you roasting me or are you roasting?
I'm roasting you, you fucking Pinocchio-looking motherfucker.
I didn't even say his name. You see, this is a prime example of how these guys are very emotional, very insecure, and just sit all day.
No, it's not emotions or insecurity. I want to make fun of you, Dr. Benji. Because, you're not a puppet master. You're a puppet. You're just a puppet.
Everything I say. It's fascinating how easy it is with these guys, man. I don't even say his name. He knows I'm speaking of him. It's so easy, man. Oh, man.
Yeah, but is it as easy as the Easy Bake Oven?
I say it's like taking candy from a baby.
Way easier than Easy Bake.
Listen, I believe in roasting theists and atheists, and I challenge any one of you dumb, low IQ motherfuckers.
Your voice is the most important thing in the world. Wars of Uncle Steve, I can't challenge except for weak as fuck. So fucking high pitch. I don't know if it's a woman or a man or I'm sorry, this candle.
He's funny though, man. Let him rock.
Yo, I can't, dude. Yeah, okay, bring him up. I'll be back. I can't.
Okay, I'll lay off the hard nasal. I just challenge any atheist.
Thank you.
I challenge any atheist or theist in this room to say one intelligent thing right now. Let's hear it. Let's hear the smartest thing you can say in one sentence. Now.
Life
Let's
is
hear it.
short. Enjoy it.
That's it? That's all you got? Life is short, enjoy it? Okay, who's next?
I don't know how smart that is.
I mean, you can just make it the opposite and say life is eternal and, enjoy it. I mean, see, when you say life is short, it gets right to the heart of the matter. Eternity, immortality, those are important topics to
smart,
consider.
right?
It's not that smart. You could have said both in one sentence. The point is, I challenge anybody else in this room. Give us an aphorism, an axiom, something intelligent.
I did say both in one sentence.
Okay, who's the next speaker? You gave us one short little thing. If anybody else has any comment on that nice, interesting, incredibly impressive, wise thing, anybody else?
Why don't you say something?
Okay, all communication is hypnosis.
How is that? That doesn't even make sense. How is all communication hypnosis?
Okay, so when you drive on the street and you see a stop sign or a red light, you obey that communication. Therefore, it's hypnotizing you to take action. That would be a good example.
But it's not hypnotizing. You're taking action to avoid.
It's a theoretical maxim. It's a theoretical.
It's not hypnosis, though.
All communication is hypnosis.
No, it's not. The example you just gave is not hypnosis.
The fact that you're even responding to all communication is hypnosis proves the point. Well, that was my attempt to say something intelligent in an app and in a room where you hear a lot of stupid fucking shit.
And you failed drastically.
Yo, Daddy, do you not have a daddy? Are you projecting the fact that you don't have a father in your profile name, yo, Daddy?
Is that what you want to think?
I don't know. You tell me. Tell me about your daddy.
You tell me what you want.
No, you tell me first. I asked you first. Who's your daddy?
Well, you projected some information.
I ain't projecting my daddy on your daddy. I asked you about your daddy first. Who is your daddy?
Are you gonna get rid of that voice?
Alright, just drop it. It's okay. Your daddy didn't teach you nothing. I know.
Well, no, I'll have a conversation with you, just not voice, bro. Like,
my bad, your daddy.
I'm not saying I don't want to talk to you. I'm not talking about the daddy thing. I'm talking about your voice. Because you're getting squeakier and squeakier and squeakier. It's just like.
Sorry, when the longer I hear stupid stuff, generally I go hard nasal. But my bad, yo, daddy.
So.
Hey, motherfucker.
In your opinion, something is stupid, but you can't show the evidence of it.
Go ahead, just tell us one more interesting or wise thing. Because we all got work to do. We ain't got time to sit here and talk to you fucking talking ape losers. Hurry up.
Your voice is one of the most annoying voices.
Speed it up. Let's get some smart shit introduced to the room, yo, daddy.
I just did.
All right. All communication must be hypnosis because there'd be no other reason for people to actually be here to listen to this stupid shit, right? Everybody agree that all communication has got to be hypnosis if people are going to sit here and listen to stupid shit when they know they got better things to fucking do.
How stupid do you have to be not to speak to the animals?
What was this intelligent thing he said? Communications, hypnosis? Supposedly, yeah. Come on, man.
Yeah, you gave an example of a stop sign as being hypnotic.
Another dumb thing.
Okay, Clara, come on up. Let's chat. Are you going to be a keyboard warrior or are you going to come up?
What do you mean, keyboard warrior? Somebody asked for a chat GPT if the Bible, so I put it in there.
I think you misinterpreted your last text. It's Boris, comma, keep going. He just repeats the same stuff every day. He's boring. I take that as Victoria as being done with letting Caro continue doing his idiotic trolling.
Oh, my bad.
That's right.
That's not being a keyboard warrior, Yoda.
I Polish read that. My bad. Hi, Victoria.
I think that too many people give Tarot too much time. Tarot or Wizard or Adrian Dittman or whatever he's going by today. I think he's given too much time to repeat.
Damn, they kicked me. They kicked me with a bunch of puss. Stupid talking apes. Don't you agree, Doctor? We got him again. We got him again.
No, it won't happen again.
Oh, we got him again. We got him again.
Will I cry? Will I be upset? Sure. Hopefully not. My goal is to never cry again. That's my goal. What is it? To never cry again? I've cried for a lifetime. You don't know how much I cry.
I mean, there could be a benefit to that, to actually, I just don't see, like, what do you win if you somehow fill out?
If I don't cry, I'm happy.
You're gonna have to. I mean, crying is not a bad thing because it produces good chemicals. But if you're crying for joy, well, then that's a great thing. If you're crying because of, bad things, that's a bad thing. But you can cry for good things.
Okay, well, I don't want to cry for bad things because I'm wearing mascara these days, and I don't want to mess up my mascara. It's very simple.
Oh my gosh, your priorities are all backwards.
It's a woman.
I literally didn't wear mascara for years because of how much I cried.
Oh, he's back. Get Dr. Wisdom.
What's good? Oh yeah, I'm gonna bring Dr. Squeaky in.
Yeah, I think it's kind of funny how Victoria says, we shouldn't give Doctor space because he repeats himself over and over again. He says, oh, communication is hypnosis. I'm trying to remind you all of the fact that words are keeping you in bondage, and this app and these losers and these low IQ dingbats.
You're keeping us in bondage with your words, Chuck.
So it begins. Teams, beautiful.
I don't understand how somebody that thinks is intelligent has such shitty ideas for a YouTube channel. Come on, something better.
How successful is his YouTube channel?
Bad. Bad.
That's why he tries to recruit people like Honey, because he ain't got the skills himself to drop them.
How successful is your YouTube channel?
I have like 3,000 subscribers.
After how long?
4 years.
How many viewers you get on a regular basis?
It just all depends. Like sometimes 1,000 people watch the live stream, sometimes 100 people, but it's on average maybe like 200 people watch the live stream. And I live stream Clubhouse all the time.
Yeah, like the squeaky.
Welcome back to another episode of Low IQ Dumb People who talk about nothing and waste all their time.
He's a favorite piece again.
My advice is talk about how boring he is. Talk about how he doesn't make any sense. And then that's all he'll have to live stream.
Yeah, but people actually be interested in
I'm not gonna say anything worthy of anything if he's live streaming. I'm not participating in making that person successful at all.
his voice kills. Like, there's no way there's a woman out there that wants to deal with him. That fucking voice is so fucking.
curious. Come on, come back.
I'm watching his live right now. This man is funny, really got 5 phones in front of his face right now. What is going on with this?
Desperation.
That dude is actually a pretty smart guy. And I have seen his face. He has a YouTube channel. He was live streaming the other day. Pretty fit dude, bald head, like smooth skin, bald, like fix it, you know. White dude, probably 6'3", 220. He's got some sharp ideas, but he's mostly just annoying as fuck. And I mean, I just say it. I mean, it is what it is. I value some of the stuff he says, and a lot of it is annoying.
Can't bring it up when he told you.
Isn't that Clubhouse in general though? That like there's some value here, but a lot of the stuff on this app is just kind of annoying.
It's different because we can have a bunch of lame conversations, but his voice is fucking annoying. He's so repetitive, it's crazy. Instead of actually having a conversation, he just for some reason gets just loud.
See, I appreciate his like openly aggressive attitude, right? Like there's no qualms about what he's doing. He's trolling, right? But a lot of people on this app will troll with a really steady, soft voice and not get very loud and not use foul language. But their ideas and the center of their core is bullshit, right? And is intellectually fraught. So it's like I appreciate the clown that says he's
but we know how it stands. No, it's never 10
versus the clowns that are telling you that they're why is deep and calm and God is love. You know, God is love.
Well, but to me, that's not even like trolling when they're calm. Like I'm just talking about when your fucking voice gets so high pitched, where I can't even listen to what you're saying. And doing is over talking everyone, and the troll becomes an attention session versus an actual troll. That's the fucking problem.
I honestly don't see the difference.
Yeah, Benji's trolling. Yo, definitely believe that, Boris.
But I like Benji, but Benji's trolls are sophisticated. He can.
But
I
like
could
it.
troll.
But
To
you
me,
like
I
it,
love,
so it's
I
okay.
love trolling. No.
You have to
100%.
understand, this is
Fine,
performative art.
100%.
What I do is
You're
performative
performing.
art, and you may not like my art, but I assure you, we are all artists creating art. And you may not like what I do, but it is art. And yes, I can do a very annoying voice. I can do all kinds of voices, but I live stream, and I have 10,000 plus videos out there on YouTube and Instagram, etc. And this is my art. People don't like it, but you are part of my art. But at least, you understand now, my perspective or what I think it is that I'm doing.
And 100%, I always understood it. I just think it's fucking retarded. I can't listen to it.
Yeah, but that's okay because I come here and I can't believe people come here and don't even create anything. They just come here into the abyss.
But the difference is this, is that I don't go to you, you come to me. So obviously my art is better than yours.
Yeah, but I need you to record you. See, this would be me like putting ads up on Craigslist trying to organize actors and actresses. You're free. No, you're free. You cost nothing to record. That's the beauty of this app and why you schmuckos come here and give me all your content for free.
That's it. Take it. Go for it.
Look, I mean, my other primary theory is that we're here to essentially conduct a roast, like the Johnny Carson roast or something, the Dean Martin roast. It is something akin to that, where people self-immolate or they roast other people. I like to listen to people get roasted, and I like to roast sometimes. Thus, it's technically a barbecue or a dinner for schmucks. Watch that movie, Dinner for Schmucks. It's all about hypnosis and inviting stupid retards to dinner parties to laugh at them behind their back. That's the inside joke. You may not be, you might not know that, yo daddy, but the whole thing is a comedy. Life is a dance and a comedy. That's the theory.
And I agree with you. See, what you just did there, I actually liked. because it's almost like a podcast, but if you involve the people's reactions and actual responses more than you just talking with a loud fucking squeaky voice, that's what I'm talking about.
Well, it sounds like wisdom is like, it sounds like wisdom is counting the hits and ignoring the misses on that, because if you were part of the room yesterday, we had some very productive conversations where we weren't insulting each other or laughing behind people's backs. Like, we were having very cordial conversations between
No,
people
I
that
agree.
disagree.
I mean, I would respect you all if we really met in real life, but on the internet, I get no respect at all.
Well, you haven't earned it. Respect isn't just granted, it's earned.
Oh, I know, but on the internet, things are free. You may be a former veteran or military soldier, etc. I'm sure that people might give you some deference because they know about your credentials. The point is, on this app, I'm here to create art. I'm not here to worry about people's reputations or emotions. I'm here to be free in the same way that you're all here to be free. This is what the internet should be. And I think it does a pretty good job of that. It even allows people like me to come back and roast you all at a barbecue.
But you're not roasting anyone, that's what we're saying.
I know, but a lot of times I am. I mean, talking apes is basically chillism for Down syndrome people. Don't you understand what you're doing, yo daddy?
I just posted in chat a song by ALO, Animal Liberation Organization or something like that. Can't remember what it stands for. I think that's what it is. It's called Barbecue, and it's a good song. I got friends that really like this band. They're kind of like, they're not like big time huge, but they're pretty popular amongst certain circles, and it's a great jam. I like it.
Listen, roasting theists and roasting atheists is the game. If you think just roasting theists is the game, or vice versa, you're wrong. You got to roast everybody and eat that buttered corn with some coleslaw on the side.
Dude, it's funny. I literally am like 50% in with most of what you say. It's classic.
He's got to be pretty hungry because I haven't seen him roast anybody.
Okay, so again, I'll ask anybody in this room, say one sentence which you think is profoundly true or wise. Right now, it should be very easy since you're all learned men. Let's hear it. Let's hear somebody else say something smart.
This is the optimal state of being. We are on the edge of consciousness evolution. This is all we have. The compression is real. This is it. This is the evolution of consciousness. Is you having a conversation right now.
I mean, that's pretty smart. I mean, I think that gets to the point of the issue, which is what is everybody's individual priorities?
Yeah, I got something wise I wanted to say.
Wait, are you a prophet?
Yeah, I'm a prophet.
Okay, let's hear it. What you got, prophet? Let's hear it.
Yeah, I was gonna say only the fool says it's hard. There's no God.
So that's not very
what?
That's extremely smart.
We're expecting more from you, bro.
Oh God, I don't live up to
You literally.
Maybe you should go in like a more dumbass room where they're like yelling scripture at each other and waiting their turn to read.
You tried to climb a mountain and didn't make it halfway through. That was just.
Yeah, but Dr. Prophet, isn't the word art and God technically the same word? It's a three-letter word.
Just say tree.
I mean, honestly, art and God could go hand in hand since creation was expressed. I mean, I believe it's a beautiful, most prolific expression that God has made. So, I mean, I can see that, bro. Honestly, art and God. I've never heard that, but, bro, you won me with that one, bro. Yeah, I can see it.
So God isn't like a real dude, right? It's not like something that's in reality. It's just some thought you had.
Oh no, you definitely don't know him.
I'm sorry, you were mumbling. What was that?
Yeah, no. If you don't know him, you never experienced him, never had an encounter with him.
Is it a male?
Never finished. If you don't know him, never had an encounter with him, never had a relationship with him, you will die for him.
Okay, so it's a male that you have a relationship with? It's not a matter of male or female. Why do you keep calling him him and talking about your intimate dealings with him? I don't get it.
Yeah, but I think you're thinking about a gender, and I don't think that.
No. I said it's just an idea you had, then you gave him a gender, not me.
Yeah, you called it a him, Prophet, not us. Yeah, well, call him because he's a bad piece of person. He's a